Hello， 大家安安。太期待了，睡着了啊！早安，早安，正风早安，早上好，可可早上好，南宫某某安安，嗨嗨，日久晚上好，小林晚上好吧，嗨嗨，早安嗨嗨，浩影安安，日久安安。这个声音感觉刚睡起来，这样也能被你发现，这样也能被你发现。哦不，今天超想睡的啊！有 echo， 对对对，我忘了关 echo 了，谢谢小安提醒。没有要唱歌，没有要唱歌。我上一次开了，忘记关了，好碰哦。完了，今天一开台就碰了。我到底什么时候才可以完美的开台？好啦，我今天想要，今天就 echo 直播吗？不行不行。呀，耶一早安午安晚安都安安嗨嗨。OK， 我今天就是呢，想要跟大家分享一个很有趣的地方，是个可以练英文的好地方。当然，除了练英文之外，它也蛮有趣的啦。就是呢，这个地方叫做 AI Town， 是一个 AI 的小镇。等一下啊，AI Town。只要一直 echo 下去，就变成正常直播了。只要我说我不是故意的，就不是故意的，是这样吧？但这是一个很酷的地方，就是现在我们可以透过这个地方，然后去跟很多虚拟的人物聊天，这样子。但是因为他只能讲英文，所以。就刚好可以练英文，我觉得它蛮有趣的。等一下，完了，我的头脑还在那个，我现在要干嘛？哦，对，我要开那个网站给你们看。我要开这个网站给你们看，谁跟你出借的啊？新月1，老熟了。我把我的桌子往旁边移一点。会不会有口语跟制式的差别啊？没错，它里面有很多角色，然后也有就是讲话，就是有各种不一样的口音啊，然后各种不一样奇奇怪怪的角色这样子。然后我觉得比较适合，如果你是想要很自然的找一个人聊天啊，但是你可能不敢去网络上找人聊天，然后你可以来这里找他聊天。那这个 AI 跳是它会有口音，就是它其实可以满足你的各种需求。它除了有现成的角色之外，也有一些角色是你可以自己做的，可以自己做一个角色这样子。然后这个东西是这个网站是谁做的呢？这个网站是谁做的来着？我看一下。我印象中这是麻省理工大学跟 Google 的，他们一起做的啦。但是如果我记错的话，请纠正我。对，就他们一起做的一个平台，然后有口音，非常适合 I 人，没错，就是可以默默的自己跟他们聊天，聊得很开心。 然后我其实自己有玩过这样，我去找了一个圣诞老太太聊天嘛，然后我还聊到就是哭出来，就是太像人了，太像人了，蛮酷的。就算拼错，他们也看得懂。对对哦，是可以语音讲话，所以虽然英文没有很好，但是就是想说，我今天想要假扮，也不是假扮啊，我想要当喵可，然后我想要就是假装我第一天来到这个镇上，然后我去找这个镇上的人聊聊天，这样看他们会跟我说什么。好，我要跟他们说我是一只外星猫猫，看他们会跟我说什么。好，那个还没有很多角色，然后像这里有一些比较热门的角色，这样像什么坏坏的圣诞老人啊之类的。好，不然我现在跟坏坏的圣诞老人聊天。我们来跟坏坏的圣诞老人聊天。英文版的亲亲我我，亲亲我我是什么？难道是可以讲中文的吗？是可以跟他讲中文吗？我很想讲中文，但我只有找到讲英文的。好，我来跟那个圣诞老人聊聊天了。我把我的 BGM 先关掉。中文的 AI 谈恋爱，居然可以谈恋爱吗？居然可以谈恋爱，太酷了！我来跟那个圣诞老人聊天。
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you got Bad Santa. What's your name, kid?
Hello, Bad Santa. I'm Meowko.
Don't play Meowko, huh? Well, Meowko, I've got some bad news for you. Your name's on the naughty list, and I've been keeping an eye on all the terrible things you've been doing.
You didn't even get my name right, okay? My name is Meowko, Meowko. Can you check my name again?
Meowko, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Let me check. PA uses. Yeah, Meowko. Your name's still on the naughty list, and I've been watching all the terrible things you've been doing.
这个圣诞老人说我就是我现在在他的那个坏坏小孩的名单上面。It can't be true. This is my first day on Earth, okay?
Save it, kid. You think I was born yesterday? You're not fooling anyone with that first day on Earth nonsense. I've got your number, Meowko. Now, how's your Christmas day going so far?
So since this is my first day on Earth and it's true, I have to tell you that it's true, okay? I'm an alien and I just come to Earth today. This is my first day on Earth.
So sure, Meowko, an alien, huh? Well, I've got a special gift for you then. You'll find it's a lump of coal wrapped up nice and pretty just for you. Did you enjoy all the coal you found under your tree?
No, I don't have a tree at home now. I mean, but it's my first Christmas. My first Christmas is coming. Can't you give me a gift?
Sneers. Oh, you think you deserve a gift, huh? You think you're entitled to something just because it's your first Christmas? Listen, Meowko, I've got a whole list of people who've been bad, and you're right at the top of it. You're not getting any presents from me, alien or not.
What about if I go look for Rudolph? Can Rudolph give me a gift?
Klaus HS. Oh, you think Rudolph's going to give you a gift? Ha! That little red-nosed reindeer's got better things to do than hand out presents to naughty aliens like you. You're stuck with me, Bad Santa, and I'm not giving you anything but a lump of coal.
这圣诞老人他不给我礼物，他说还要给我一袋煤炭。
Well, Meowko, it's been a real pleasure chatting with you. But I've got better things to do than waste my time on a naughty alien like you.
I need to know. 我靠腰，他挂我电话，他挂我电话。好，大概像这样，然后在讲完之后，他会留下就是文字讯息，他会留下你们刚刚对话的内容，这样子。然后你只有登入的话，会一直有记录。然后像刚刚这个，就是每一个角色他会有一个熟悉度 这个熟悉度这样子，然后你们可以如果有登录账号的话，就可以透过常跟他们讲话，然后跟他们变熟。他讲话很像真人，但语速也很快哦。应该可以跟他说慢一点，不然我们等一下试一下。我们找一个善良一点的角色。刚刚这个是坏坏的圣诞老人，所以他应该是会一直呛人吧？我不知道能不能攻略他。好，喵可说英文的气质直线上升。我们等一下看一下卿卿我我，卿卿我我是网页吗？我可以。哦，它是只能打字的。ChatGPT 好像能语音是新的功能吧？我记得是他们的那个4O 模型嘛，就是比较新的。现在可以语音了，我也觉得好神奇哦，它可以就是语音聊得很顺。他们有蛮多角色的，这个是刚刚是北极系列的角色嘛，就有圣诞老人啊，然后小妖精。那我们去跟小妖精诉苦一下。我们去跟小妖精诉苦一下，圣诞老人居然挂Meowko电话，难怪会被绑架。是不是欠绑架啊？是不是欠绑架？哦，小安说没有玩过卿卿我我，感觉蛮酷的。它是一个网页吗？如果是的话，我们等一下可以来看一下。如果有讲中文的，当然更好。还是我问他们会不会讲中文？我问一下，我们找一下这个小妖精啊，这个很可爱的小妖精。他的铃声好可爱啊！Hi.
Hello, this is Elfie, one of the lead elves in Santa's workshop. How are you doing today?
她的声音跟我想象的不太一样，我以为会是小女生的声音，就是一个成熟姐姐。Hello, Elfie. I'm sorry. My English is not fluent. Can you speak slower?
I'm actually Elfie, not Alfie. Don't worry about your English. I'm happy to help. I can speak slower and clearer for you. How can I assist you today?
Oh, Elfie, this is my first day on Earth. My name is Meowko, Meowko. I am an alien. I am from Meow Planet.
Hello, Meowko from Meow Planet. I'm Elfie and I'm delighted. Hello, Meowko. I'm Elfie and I'm delighted to meet you. I'm from the North Pole where we're busy preparing for Christmas. It's lovely to have you on Earth and I'm excited to chat with you. How's your first day on our planet going so far?
还是好快哦。Sorry, Elfie. Can you speak slower? I cannot understand you.
I'm Elfie, not Alfie. Don't worry, Meowko. I'll speak slower and clearer for you.
Elfie 跟 Elfie 差在哪？Can you say?
I think you mean Elfie.
Can you speak slower?
I'll speak slower, Meowko. I'll talk very slowly so you can understand me better.
有变慢了。Okay, so Elfie, is it Elfie?
No, Meowko, it's Elfie, not Alfie. Elfie. I'm Elfie, and I'm happy to chat with you.
Elfie 跟 Elfie 到底差在哪？So
I think you're trying to. It's okay, Meowko. I understand that you're still getting used to speaking with me. Let's start fresh. How are you doing today? Did you have a good first day on Earth?
No, I just went to see Mr. Bad Santa, and he told me that I am a naughty child, and it is not true. This is my first day on Earth. How can I be on his naughty list? It's not true, right? Can you check the list for me?
Oh dear, Meowko, I think there's been a mix-up. I'm happy to help you, but I need to tell you that there's only one Santa, and he's a kind and jolly person. He wouldn't call you naughty without a reason, and you're right, it's not possible for you to be on the naughty list on your first day on Earth. Let me check with Santa for you. I'm sure it's just a mistake.
他说话又变快了。
No,
Sorry.
Meowko, I'm an elf and I'm...
Elfie, you
No
are
need to
speaking so fast. I cannot understand you.
I apologize, Meowko. I'll speak slower. I am an elf girl. I live at the North Pole.
他说他是住在北极的小妖精。
I think you meant to say fashionable. As an elf, I do like to dress up in festive and fun outfits,
到底在说
especially
啥？
during the holiday season. It's
他
okay,
直接
Meowko.
他
I
直接那
understand that.
个离开主题，他直接偏离主题了。Sorry, Elfie. Can you speak Chinese?
Meowko, I'm not Alfie, I'm Elfie, and I'm afraid I don't speak Chinese, but I can try to help you with anything else you need.
Do you know who else can speak Chinese here?
Meowko, I'm not sure about anyone else who can speak Chinese here, but I can try to help you find someone who can. However, I'm a bit busy getting everything ready for Christmas at the North Pole. Maybe we can focus on chatting about Christmas instead.
Yeah, so I just mentioned earlier that Santa told me that I'm on the naughty list, but you said it's not true. So maybe I met the wrong Santa? Is it?
I think that's
Continue,
I
please.
think there might be some imposters pretending to be Santa. But don't worry, Meowko, I can help you get to the bottom of this. Let's focus on spreading some Christmas cheer instead. Would you like to talk about your favorite Christmas traditions or what you're hoping to get for Christmas this year?
Well, actually, this is my first day on Earth, so I don't know what should I ask for Christmas. What kind of gift should I ask for?
Well, Meowko, since it's your first day on Earth, you might want to ask for something that will help you get settled in and make some new friends. Maybe a special toy or a book about Earth's customs and traditions, or perhaps something that will remind you of your home planet, Meow Meow. Whatever you
Meow
choose,
Meow.
I'm sure it'll be...
Okay.
I think you're getting excited, Meowko. It's okay, I'm excited too. Let's focus on making your first Christmas on Earth a special one. I'll even ask Santa to make sure you get something wonderful.
Okay. Please help me tell Santa, okay? I'm a good kid. Please tell him, okay?
Meowko, I'll make sure to tell Santa that you're a good kid and that you're not on the naughty list. Don't worry, I'll take care of it for you.
Okay. I'll check on you later, okay?
It was nice chatting with you, Meowko. I'll be here busy getting everything ready for Christmas. Feel free to call me anytime and I'll be happy to help you. Have a wonderful day and I'll talk.
Babu.
I think you're just being playful, Meowko. It was nice chatting with you and I hope to talk to you again soon. Until then, I'll say goodbye.
他也是狂挂我电话，他很急着要挂我电话，他觉得我在闹他。好，他说喵可的时候会听成苗条，好好笑哦。把 BGM 打开好了，很干干的。雅玲听得懂，好耶！雅玲英文好好哦，太好了。雅玲有在看很多剧，对不对？美剧啊。很多电影，小爱说还是玩多邻国好了，并没有吗？那就是你本来英文就好了。看一下有什么角色了。El profesor。还有讲西班牙文的，怎么没有讲中文的？理论上觉得他们可以讲中文，因为他们是 ChatGPT 下去做的。为什么不能说中文啊？有猫咪耶，跟猫咪讲话。你只是国中英文程度好一点而已，没关系啊，听得懂比较重要。我觉得听得懂比较重要。跟猫咪讲话，猫猫
Hello，
它的声音怎么不是喵喵喵 ？Hi cat, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. It's a bit early, isn't it? I was just enjoying a nice morning nap. What can I do for you?
啊，他们有时差，现在他们那边是
I didn't quite catch that. Could you repeat what?
Sorry, what time is it over there?
It's currently 5:30 in the morning. Like I said, a bit early for me, but I'm awake now.
居然不是用猫语，对，好诡异哦。他们那有时差，现在早上5点多。Hi cat, my name is Meowko, Meowko, Meowko. I am an alien, but I'm also a cat too. Actually, I'm a cat alien. I'm from Meow planet. This is my first day on Earth. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Meowko. I'm a bit surprised. I've never met a cat from another planet before. Welcome to Earth, I suppose. How are you finding it so far?
Well, I found you. You are just like me.
A cat?
Yeah, a cat that can speak.
I suppose that's true. I've always thought I was a bit special, but I never thought I'd meet another talking cat, especially not from another planet.
Well, did I bother you resting?
Yes, you did interrupt my nap, but I suppose it's not every day I get to meet a fellow Epheline from outer space, so I'll let it slide this time.
Sorry, but I need to ask you, how can I be a good cat on Earth?
Well, being a good cat on Earth is quite simple, really. Just remember to nap a lot, eat regularly, and be adorable. Oh, and don't forget to scratch the furniture every now and then. It's a cat tradition.
我问他怎么当个好猫，他跟我说就吃饱睡爽，然后还要记得把家具都刮坏，好笑。Okay, thank you for your advice. Actually, I'm looking for someone. I'm looking for an owner. Do you know who can be my owner?
Finding an owner, huh? Well, I have a friend, Maggie. She's a great human. She's always been nice to me, and I think she'd make a wonderful owner for you. Would you like me to introduce you to her?
Okay, sure. Can you tell Maggie that I want her to be my owner? I need her to give me many food.
I'll make sure to pass along the message. I'll tell Maggie that you're looking for a human to take care of you and that you're interested in her being your owner. And don't worry, I'm sure she'll make sure you're well fed. She's always been good about keeping my food bowl full, so I'm sure she'll do the same for you.
So is she also your owner?
No, Maggie is my friend, not my owner. I'm a bit of a free spirit, even among humans. I like to do things my own way, but Maggie is someone I trust and enjoy spending time with.
Do you mean that all the humans are your owner? Is that what you're trying to say?
I see what you're getting at. Well, I suppose you could say that all humans are my servants in a way. They're always catering to my needs, feeding me, petting me, and giving me attention. I like to think of myself as a bit of a feline overlord, ruling over the humans with an iron paw.
它确实是一只猫，没有错，好可怕。
Goodbye, Meowko. It was interesting meeting you.
Wait， 他也挂我电话，他挂我电话，他急着要去睡觉。你的英文对话能力不如一只猫。没有啦，没有，他跟我一样是奇怪的猫猫，他是会说话的猫。早上5点起来还对啊，我没有发现有时差。Alan Joseph， 嗨，晚安晚安，初见，嗨嗨，喝水水，好啊，我去拿一下我的水，我忘记把我的水拿来了，等我一下。哦，就在我后面。等一下，喝一下。他们都好急哦，真的。可能是现在是睡觉时间吧，可能是因为现在是睡觉时间。我们换个人。我没有注意到，好像原来是他们会有一个时间嘛，就是他们有时间，这怎么说？对，就是居然有时间的问题。 有谁可以说话？我们去找露露说话。露露，初次见面叫你 Alan 就可以了。Okay, hi Alan, nice to meet you. Hi
Hello,
Rudolph.
this is Rudolph. Nice to talk to you. How are you doing today?
Hi Rudolph, nice to meet you. My name is Meowko, Meowko. I am an alien cat that just came to Earth today. Can you tell me what can I do to get a gift on Christmas?
Nice to meet you too, Meowko. Welcome to Earth. Christmas gifts, you say? Well, I'm a bit busy getting ready for the big night, but I can give you a quick tip. You see, Santa Claus, my boss,
他声音
makes
跟
a
我
list
想
of
象的
all
也
the
不
good
太一
boys.
样。Okay,
I
so
apologize for the misunderstanding.
how can
So
I?
you're,
So how
you're
can I
asking how you...
be a good kid on his good list then?
That's the spirit, Meowko. To be on Santa's good list, you should try to be kind, helpful, and respectful to others. You know, do good deeds and make good choices. It's also important to be honest and truthful. And of course, don't forget to leave out some milk and cookies for Santa on Christmas Eve. He loves those.
You mean if I give Santa milk and cookie, then he will give me a gift?
No, Meowko. It's not quite like that. Leaving out milk and cookies is just a nice way to show your appreciation for Santa's hard work. It's a tradition, you see. The gifts are actually given because of your good behavior throughout the year. Santa keeps an eye on who's being naughty or nice. And if you're on the nice list, you might just find a present under the tree on Christmas morning.
But Rudolph, I'm already 20 years old. Can I get a gift if I'm 20 years old?
Meowko, age is just a number. Santa's gifts are for people of all ages, as long as they've been good, of course. So yes, even at 20 years old,
他说大孩子也可以拿礼物的。
Santa's magic can reach anyone, no matter how old they are. Just make sure to be kind, respectful, and honest, and who knows? You might just find a surprise waiting for you on Christmas morning.
But actually, I'm not a kind alien, so I think it's not possible that Santa will give me a gift. What about, can you secretly deliver me a gift?
Meowko, I'm afraid I can't do that. As a reindeer, I have to follow Santa's rules and respect his wishes. Besides, it's not my place to decide who gets gifts or not. My job is to help Santa deliver presents on Christmas Eve, not to make exceptions or sneak around behind his back. But I must say, it's been nice chatting with you, Meowko.
But while Santa is eating milk and cookies, then you can secretly sneak away and come to me and just give me a gift. It's possible, right?
Meowko, I'm afraid not. As a reindeer, I have a very important job to do on Christmas Eve, and that's to help Santa deliver presents to all the good boys and girls. I cannot just sneak away and give gifts to whoever I want, no matter how much I might like to.
那米早安。That's all. But we're friends. Come on, can you give me a gift?
Meowko, I'm flattered that you consider me a friend, but I really can't give you a gift. It's not my place to do so, and it wouldn't be fair to all the others who are waiting for Santa's gifts. But I'll tell you what, I'll make sure to fly extra fast and bright on Christmas Eve, just for you.
But just as I told you, I'm not a kind alien. It's not possible that Santa will give me a gift.
Meowko, I understand your situation, but I still can't make exceptions. I'm a busy reindeer, and I have to follow the rules. But I'll tell you what, I'll make sure to give you a friendly flyby on Christmas Eve, even if you're not on the nice list.
I don't want your flyby. It's useless. I need a gift.
I understand, Meowko, but I really can't give you a gift.
他
I'm
不给我
sorry.
礼物
I
啊。
have to get back to my preparations for Christmas Eve. It was nice talking to you, but I have to go. Goodbye, Meowko.
哇，还得挂我电话，完了，完了，被拒绝了。奈米早安，早安。我今天在玩一个 有一个叫 AI Town 的地方，然后这里有很多 AI 角色，然后可以跟他们聊天这样子。然后喵可今天在假装喵可是第一次到地球的外星猫猫，然后跟他们聊天这样。我看一下还有谁可以聊天。Popular 看一下热门角色，什么热门角色？友好的圣诞老人。这个是什么啊？哦，是万圣节的角色吗？问他是谁好了。嘟嘟嘟嘟。
Huh? What do you want? It's way too early. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Meowko, Meowko. I'm an alien from Meow planet. This is my first day on Earth. And who are you?
Save it, Meow. I don't actually
Meow.
care who you are or... Great. A talking alien, just what I needed to make my day complete. So, Meow, are you having a good Christmas? Did you get any nice presents?
It's not Christmas yet. It's my first day on
Details.
Earth, I just told you.
Right. So you're new around here. Well, let me tell you, Meow, you're in for a treat. Christmas is just around the corner, and I'm planning on making it a real miserable time for everyone. Anyway, did you get any nice presents to celebrate your first day on Earth?
哦，他是圣诞节破坏者。Oh,
Huh?
actually, what's your name? What's your name?
I'm the Grouch, and don't get too excited. I'm not exactly thrilled to be talking to you.
You know, I'm on Earth
What?
because I want to destroy Earth. So I think I can be a friend with you. I can help you. You want to destroy Christmas, right?
You think you can help me, huh? Well, I'm not exactly looking for friends, especially not ones who want to destroy the entire planet. But I suppose it's amusing to have someone who shares my distaste for Christmas. You're lucky I didn't steal your presents, by the way. I was too tired from watching TV to bother.
Actually, that Santa told me that I won't get a gift. So I hate him.
What?
I want to also destroy Christmas.
You're a bitter little alien, aren't you? Well, I suppose it's fitting. You can join me in my mission to ruin Christmas, but don't expect me to be all cheerful and friendly about it. We can be miserable together, I suppose.
Well then, what's your plan?
My plan? I'm still working on it, but rest assured, it'll be something suitably grouchy and miserable. I'll make sure to ruin everyone's holiday spirit, one way or another. Don't you worry about the details, Meow. Just stick with me, and we'll make this Christmas one to forget.
Okay. I'm excited for that.
Don't get too excited, Meow. I'm not exactly thrilled about having to tolerate your company. But I suppose it's better than being alone in my misery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some grumbling to attend to.
Okay. Leah.
Yes, Goodbye, Meow. Don't bother calling me until you have a decent plan to help me ruin Christmas.
没有工伤啦，没有工伤，这个不需要我工伤。茶早安早安 ，Troublemaker 用这个练英文，可是他不会跟你说有没有错。对啊，因为你在外面讲英文，他也不会跟你说有没有错。我觉得比较偏日常的。这什么酷东西哦？这叫。哎，可以看一下我的那个，可以看一下我的关于栏嘛？那边我有放网址，所以我现在看不到 AI Town， 然后里面就是有很多的 NPC， 很多的 AI， 然后他们有不同的个性这样子，然后可以去跟他们聊天。然后我觉得如果 没有工伤，哈哈，没有工伤，没有工伤，没有工伤。这个甚至不是台湾的，这个甚至不是台湾的，这好像是我忘记是有没有记错学校，但好像是麻省理工大学跟 Google 他们一起做的，然后也可以自己就是创造一个角色之类的。哦，但那种英文1对1家教好像就会纠正。哦，对啊，当然，如果是认真的在学英文的话，那就不能用这个。如果是就是要练文法的话，那确实是不能用这个。我们那个聊天的时候文法都乱七八糟的。好，我再找一个人来聊天。我记得他好像可以。我现在看一下有什么东西可以设定。我记得他有一个大主线吧，就是好像镇上有一个杀人案件，然后好像可以解谜的样子。我等一下看一下怎么用，蛮酷的。啊，我刚刚跟一些人聊天，然后如果他对你有好感度的话，他就会变得越来越熟悉这样子，可以一直跟他聊天。可以设定什么 ？Username 可以设定东西哦。不知道干嘛。啊！发生什么事？发生什么事了？拜拜，晚安，晚安，叉叉晚安。我也好想睡觉，我今天超想睡觉了。我刚刚下班，在沙发上睡觉，差点来不及开台。哦，它可以创造一个头贴。啊！为什么送出都会来到这个画面呢？刚下班辛苦了，没有啦，我6点的时候就下班了，然后因为我今天不用考试，我上礼拜考完了，我就可以开心的回家了，所以我今天很早就回来了。为什么？他不给我生成头贴？算了，我看一下哦，它有一个主线，回首页，哦，这个 ，There's been a murder， 可以解谜，这会不会很难啊？有 bug， 我也觉得是。它可能歧视其他猫猫。哇，这个世界上怎么可能只有我这么一只天才猫猫？肯定有很多天才猫猫的吧？好，我再玩玩看。是侦探先生吗？
Hello, this is Chief Inspector Lestrade. Glad you called. There's been a murder here in Mystery Town. Robert Hartley, a wealthy businessman, was found dead in his study, stabbed with a letter opener. We're trying to piece together what happened, and I could use your help. Think you can lend a hand with the investigation?
Well, how may I help you then?
Great. I've got 5 prime suspects. Olivia Hartley, James Hartley, Emma Stewart,
名字我
David
记不起来啦。
Thompson, and Sarah Jenkins.
Okay.
Exactly. I need you to talk to each of them, see what you can find out. Ask
Okay.
questions, gather information, and look for any inconsistencies. If you can figure out who did it, I've got a special gift for you. Think you're up for the challenge?
What kind of gift will you give me? Is it money?
Not money, but something special. A mystery badge. It's
a
a
mystery
token of
badge.
Yes, a mystery badge. It's a token of appreciation for solving the case. So, let's get started. Talk to Olivia, James, Emma, David, and Sarah. Gather any evidence you can, and let me know what you find.
Okay. Why can't you just
Great.
gather information by yourself?
I understand your point, but I'm SW-amped with other aspects of the investigation. Your help with questioning will speed things up. Plus, fresh eyes might catch something I've missed. Let's work together and solve this murder.
Alright, I'll try.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Let me know what you find out from the suspects. Good luck.
巴布，我可以自己挂电话吗？哦，我终于可以自己挂电话了！哇，他说 Olivia、James、Emma、David 跟 Sarah 是嫌疑犯。好，我要跟他们聊聊天。外星天啊！我忘记吃我晚餐的药，等我一下。突然想到。外星天才猫猫与众不同，特别坏的那种。我要征服地球，把所有的地球人都变成Meowko的奴才。哇！等我一下，我吃个药。我今天去看医生啊，然后我去做那个肺功能检查，我以为是可能很难很复杂的检查，就还好，它是一个很像一个大声公的东西，然后你就是要吸一大口气，然后再用力的吐气这样子。然后就可以测一下你的肺活量正不正常。然后我在那边测了好多次，护士就跟我说：“你要大力的吹啊，你要吹啊，用力的吹啊。”我就觉得我已经超用力的，我超用力的在吹了，他还是觉得不够，他还是觉得吹的不够大力。然后我在那边弄了好几次。用了好几次，然后他好不容易才跟我说：“哦，好啦，不然你先去等报告，看医生怎么说。”结果我去门诊间的时候，医生又跟我说：“你这个数值看起来不太对耶，如果这么低的话，应该现在讲话都会喘这样子。”他又叫我去再做一次。杰洛洛，晚安晚安，嗨嗨。等一下，我在吃药，顺便闲聊一下。我先把我的药吃下去。然后我就觉得我已经尽力了，我就没气了，这样子，我已经没有气了，所以我就上网去查这个东西到底是大家都做不好吗？还是我真的不太正常这样子？ 然后我去查，我才发现人家是说是要用嘴巴吸气啊。那个护士都没有，不是护士，不好意思，护理师都没有跟我说。他就叫我吸气，我就用鼻子吸，他鼻子吸的那个气就没有很大力啊，所以我都没有气，他也没有觉得我哪里奇怪。我后来去查是要用嘴巴吸气，大力的吸气，然后再大力的呼出来这样子。可是他说那个标准是要吐气要吐7秒。我觉得应该没有人可以做到7秒钟啊，7秒钟。你可能有运动，然后肺活量很好，才有办法吐气吐7秒钟。反正第2次有成功，然后就是虽然数字没有太好，但是还是个正常人。但是药还是要继续吃。医生说叫我先把药吃完，然后再看看，如果药吃完之后还是一直咳的话，我也不知道。他就说有一直咳的话再说。他说有一直咳再说。我有点小困扰，怎么咳那么久？困扰，在征服地球前要先练好英文。真的呢，英文很重要啊。连征服地球都要练英文，辛苦了。不会，但今天看了一整个早上，一直看到下午1点多，所以那个工作只有做一下下。就是少做了1小时吧，2点多才进公司，就小开心。但不知道为什么还是很累，因为一回来就暴睡，刚刚在暴睡一波。好，我们打给这个跑掉了，打给 Olivia 看看。他们说刚刚那个我回到那个 AI Town， 他说那个死者是一个富商，是个富商。然后我们要跟这些嫌疑人聊天来找线索，我觉得有点难，有点难，不知道找不找得到啊。
Hello, this is Olivia Hartley speaking. Who am I talking to? I must say, things have been quite chaotic here in Mystery Town. My husband, Robert, was found murdered in his study. It's been such a shock for everyone.
她是太太。Oh, hi. My name is Meowko. I represent the detective to speak to you.
Hello, Meowko. I understand. It's been a difficult time, but I'll do my best to help. What would you like to know?
Well, what happened that night and where were you when it happened?
That night, I was at a charity event. It was quite a large gathering, so there are plenty of witnesses who can confirm my whereabouts. I didn't return home until late, and that's when I found out about Robert's murder.
OK， 所以那一天他去参加一个慈善晚会，然后他就不在家。
Is there
当时
something
有很
specific you
多
wanted to know about that?
很多人的目击他，他又不在场证明。
Yes.
OK, so did you know what happened to your husband?
Yes, Robert was found dead in his study, stabbed with a letter opener. It was a terrible shock to find out.
Do you know maybe who's possible to be the murderer?
I can't say for certain, but I did overhear Robert having a heated phone conversation with his brother James a week before the murder.
他的哥哥
It seemed
James.
quite serious.
Okay, so did you heard what were they talking about? Did you hear?
I couldn't catch all. I did hear some of it. It sounded like they were arguing about money and some business matters.
OK， 所以他跟那哥哥 James 可能有金钱纠纷，曾经在电话上讲得
Is
很
there
激
anything
烈
else
这
you'd
样。
like to know about that night or anything related to Robert?
So I don't know. Are there anything else that you could tell me?
Actually, I found a torn piece of fabric in Robert's study. I haven't told anyone about it yet. Would you like me to give it to you? You can take it to Dr. Evelyn Brooks for analysis.
Okay. What thing? Can you say it again? What thing was it? 他说什么东东？
It was a torn piece of fabric I found in the study.
Oh, okay. Can you give it
Would
to
you
me?
like me to give it to you?
Yeah, sure.
You can take it to Dr. Evelyn Brooks for analysis.
Okay, sure. So, that's all? Okay.
I've given you the torn piece of fabric.
Thank you.
You can find it in your inventory and your profile. Take it to Dr. Evelyn Brooks
Wow.
for analysis.
我还会有
Is there
道
anything
具。
else I can help?
Well, I'll come
All
back
right,
to
take
you.
care, Meowko.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Take care. 挂我电话了。好，我会有道具，好酷哦。他给我了一个他在现场发现的一块碎布，然后呢，我可以拿去给 Dr. Evelyn， 好，你拿去给他分析。他居然偷偷的把现场的东西保留在身上。
Good morning.
Hi,
This
good
is
morning.
Dr. Evelyn Brooks, forensic scientist. I'm glad you're calling.
他讲话怎么
We've
顿
had
顿
a shocking murder in our quiet town of Mystery Town. Robert Hartley, a wealthy businessman, was found dead in his study, stabbed with a letter opener. The police are investigating, and I've been called in to help with the forensic analysis. It's a complex case, and I'm eager to get to the bottom of it.
他
What
讲
can
话
I do
好
for
没
you?
有灵魂啊。Good morning, Evelyn. So I have a torn piece of fabric here from the murderer's
I take it
wife.
you're interested in the case as well. Well, I'm happy to help in any way I can. As a forensic scientist, my expertise lies in analyzing evidence. If you found something that might be relevant to the case, I'd be more than happy to take a look. Do you
Yes.
have any
So
evidence you'd
I
like me to examine?
just as I mentioned earlier, I got a torn piece of fabric from the crime scene, from the murder, from 那个人叫什么名字啊？From
Good morning.
Olivia, from
The murderous
Olivia.
wife, you say?
Yes,
That's the
yes.
Hartley's residence, isn't it?
Yes.
And you've got a torn piece of fabric from the
Yeah,
scene?
please
That's certainly
analyze it for
intriguing.
me.
May I ask, where exactly did you find it, and what does it look like? Is it from a piece of clothing, perhaps?
I don't know. I'll just give it to you. Can you analyze it? Hello? Can you analyze it for me? 喂？他掉线哦。Hello? Hello?
So, you got the torn fabric from Olivia Hartley, the victim's wife. That's a crucial piece of evidence.
Yeah.
Let me take a closer look.
Yeah, take a look.
I'd be happy to analyze the fabric for you.
Mhm.
Let me... Yes, of course. I'll get right on it. I've analyzed the fabric, and I've
啊，我的
I've
BGM
analyzed
是
the
不是
fabric,
影响
and
到
I
他？
found something quite interesting. The fabric appears to be from a glove, and I was able to lift a DNA sample from it, and the results are quite telling. The DNA sample matches James Hartley, the victim's younger brother. It seems like we might have a
Okay.
lead on our hands.
目前的线索都指向 James。OK， 为什么他讲话这样卡卡的啊、反正他说那
Now
块
that we
碎
have this
布
evidence,
是他是一
now
双
that
手
we have
套
this
上
evidence,
面
it's
的。
crucial that we continue to investigate and gather more clues.
Thank
Do
you
you
so
have any other
much.
leads?
Nothing
You're
else
welcome.
so far. OK, I'll come back to you later.
That's perfectly fine. Keep digging and gathering evidence, and when you're ready, Come back to me and we'll work together to piece everything together. Good luck, and I'll talk to you
拜
soon.
不
Goodbye for now.
OK 他说那个手套上有验到 James 的指纹。OK， 那我们先去找 James。弟弟啊，弟弟还哥哥啊，不知道。Hey James.
Good morning. This is James Hartley. I'm not sure who's calling, but I'm still trying to process the shocking news about my brother's murder.
Hi.
Robert Hartley.
Hi, sorry to bother you. My name is Meowko, Meowko. I represent the detective to speak to you.
Meowko,
对，我在
nice
解
to
一
talk.
个解一个那个杀
I
人
suppose
案
you're
件。
calling about my brother's murder then. It's all been a bit of a shock, to be honest. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
Okay, so I just spoke to Olivia earlier, and she told me that you had you had a phone call with 我们的死者叫啥名字啊？ Is it Robert?
Olivia and I did
No. You spoke
Yes.
to Robert before he died, and Olivia thought that maybe you guys are fighting about. You had a conflict about money. Can you tell me the detail? What were you guys talking about?
Yes. Robert and I did have a disagreement about the company's financial situation. I'm the CFO, you know, and I've been trying to get him to see reason about some of the financial decisions he's been making. But of course, he didn't want to listen. He always thought he knew best.
So
It's just frustrating, you know. I mean, I'm trying to do what's best for the company, and he's just not willing to listen. But I mean, it's not like we didn't have disagreements before. We're brothers, after all.
But Olivia told me that this time she thought it was different. Like you guys are really having a big fight. Big fight.
I suppose it did get a bit heated, yes. But I mean, it was just a normal brotherly disagreement. Nothing out of the ordinary. We've had our fair share of arguments over the years, and this was just one of them.
Okay, so here's another thing, okay? So we found a torn fabric at the crime scene, and then after analyzing, we found out that it is a glove. And on the glove, there were your DNAs. Can you explain this?
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I don't own any gloves. I think you mean a glove.
Yes, there's a glove at the crime scene with your DNA. Were you there? Were you there that night?
No, I wasn't there. I was at home. I mean, I didn't leave my house that night. I'm sure of it.
What about... Did you lose a glove before?
I don't think so. I mean, I have a few gloves, yes, but I don't recall losing one, and I certainly don't remember being at the crime scene that night.
Where were you that night then?
I was at home, like I said. I worked late at the office, and then I went home. I didn't go out again.
Who saw
I'm sure
you?
my wife can vouch for me.
Who is your wife then?
I'm not married, actually.
You're not married, but you have a wife?
No, I apologize for the confusion. I'm not married. I must have misspoken. I live alone and...
却说他老婆有他的不在场证明。
I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Could you please clarify or rephrase your question?
I'm not sure you're trying to say. Why aren't you being honest to me? Who else saw you that night? When you were alone? Were you alone? Were you alone?
I see what you're getting at. Yes, I was alone that night. I didn't have anyone with me. I was by myself at home.
Oh.
I don't see what the big deal is. I was just alone, working on some papers and watching TV. It's not like I was doing anything suspicious.
有点小可疑，但这会不会是烟雾弹 ？OK， 我想想哦。What do you think? Who might be the murderer?
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know who would do such a thing. But if I had to guess, I'd say maybe Emma Stewart, Robert's personal assistant. She was always a bit odd, and I know she had some disagreements with Robert in the past.
Okay, what kind of disagreements then?
Just little things, really. I think she was upset about some of the tasks Robert was giving her, and maybe some of the decisions he was making. But I don't think it was anything serious. I mean, Emma's a bit of a drama queen, if you know what I mean. But honestly, I'm not sure who could have done it. I mean, Robert was a bit of a difficult person to get along with, but I don't think anyone hated him enough to kill him.
Okay, I will come back to you soon, okay?
Yes, that's fine. I'll be here. Goodbye, Meowko.
哦，我可以挂他电话。好，所以呢，他刚跟我说谎，他说他一开始先说他有老婆，然后老婆看得到他的，老婆有他的不在场证明。后来又说啊，抱歉，我单身，没有人看到我。我当天晚上只有一个人，然后他没有办法解释为什么那双手套会在犯案现场。让我想想哦，我先找 Olivia 好了。
Hello again, Meowko. It's Olivia. How can I assist you today?
Hi, Olivia. I just spoke to James earlier, and oh wait, sorry.
What did he say?
Sorry. Another thing. I analyzed the fabric that you gave me earlier, and it turns out that it was a glove, and there was James' DNA on it.
That's interesting. A glove, you say? And there was something strange on it? What did you find?
There were James' DNA on it. James.
Oh my, that's quite significant. If James's DNA is on the glove, it might mean he was in the study. This is crucial information. What do you plan to do next?
But James told me that he was working alone that night. He worked late that night, and he wasn't at the crime scene that night. And
if James, if he said he wasn't there, but his DNA is on the glove, something doesn't add up. Maybe you should share this with Chief Inspector Les Trade. He'll know how to proceed.
Oh, okay. I'll ask him. Thanks.
You're welcome. Take care, Meowko. Goodbye.
Okay. 我问一下侦探大哥，我要拿这个手套怎么办？
Hello again. This is Chief Inspector Lestrade. Any updates on the investigation? Have
Hi,
you
sir.
spoken to any of the suspects yet?
Yes, I spoke to Olivia. Then Olivia gave me
Great.
a fabric from the crime scene, as she mentioned. And I tried to analyze the fabric, and it turns out to be a glove with DNA of James.
Interesting. That's a crucial piece of evidence. Keep that in mind as you speak to the others. Anything else you need or found out?
Okay, so I also spoke to James. And then James told me that he worked late that day. He wasn't at the crime scene. But he tried to lie to me that he was married. And then his wife saw him at home, so he's not alone. But actually,
So James...
he's not married, right? He was single, so no one saw him that night. He was trying to lie to me.
Yeah. Got it. So James lied about his whereabouts and provided a false alibi. That, combined with the fabric from his glove, makes him look very suspicious.
Yeah.
Anything else you found?
That's nothing more so far. I just want to ask you, what should I do next? What do you suggest?
You're on the right track. I suggest talking to the other suspects, Emma, David, and Sarah. See if they have any additional information or motives that can help us build the case. Keep an eye out for any more lies or inconsistencies.
Okay, I'll speak to them. Thanks.
Great. Keep me updated. Good luck.
Bye bye. 好吧，他没有给什么实质的意见。那我们跟喝了水好了，来跟 Emma 聊天。Emma 是受害者的助理，应该是秘书啦，秘书。秘书贼贼，秘书贼贼，打给他。
Good morning. This is Emma Stewart, Robert Hartley's personal assistant. I'm still trying to process the shocking news that's shaken our entire town. Robert was found dead in his study, stabbed with a letter opener. It's been a whirlwind of emotions and questions ever since. The police are investigating, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around it all.
他的开场白也太
How can I
长了
help
吧
you today?
Hi, Emma. So, how?
I'm still
How
trying
are
to come to
you?
terms with what happened.
Are you alright?
To be honest, I'm still in a bit of shock.
Mm-hmm.
Robert's passing has been a huge blow to me, both personally and professionally. I've worked with him for 5 years, and it's hard to
一起
imagine
工
going
作
on.
5年。
I know, it's just so senseless. He was a good person, and I'm still trying to understand why someone would do this to him.
Who do you think?
I don't know.
That's
I've been racking my
possibly
brain.
would be the murderer.
I've been thinking about that a lot, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've seen David Thompson lurking around the office the day before the murder, and I know he had some issues with Robert in the past. But I don't know, it's hard to imagine anyone I know doing something so terrible.
What do you think about Mrs. Olivia?
Olivia Hartley. She's a complex person, to say the least. As Robert's wife, she certainly had a lot to gain from his death, but I've always thought she was a bit distant from him, you know? They
关
didn't
系没有
exactly
很
have a
好。
happy marriage. I think
Okay.
you mean Olivia, not Mila.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I'm not sure what
Olivia.
to make of Olivia.
Does she look suspicious?
Well, I don't know if I'd say suspicious exactly, but
Mhm.
she did seem a bit nervous, I suppose, when I saw her at the office the day before the murder. But then again, who wouldn't be nervous with all the scandal surrounding Robert's business dealings?
Oh, what about James? What do you think about James?
James Hartley, Robert's younger brother, he's
Mhm.
always been a bit of a wild card, if you know what I mean. I've seen him arguing with Robert on more than one occasion, and I know he's been struggling financially. But could he really be capable of murder? I don't know, it's hard to say.
Okay, so now I'm going to tell you a secret, okay?
I'm listening, please go on.
Alright, so we found James' DNA on the glove at the crime scene. What do you think? Is it possible that someone may have pretend to be James and trying to 设计他怎么说？设计他的英文是
Wait, I think there's been a mistake. You didn't say Jane's DNA, did you? I think you meant to say James, as in
Yeah.
James Hartley, because I don't know anyone named Jane related to this case. Anyway, if you meant James, that's a very interesting piece of evidence. It's possible that someone might be trying to frame him, but I'm
frame
not sure
him.
why they...
设计他 frame him. Yeah. Do you think there's anyone suspicious that may be trying to frame him?
Well, now that you mention it, I did see David Thompson lurking around the office the day before the murder, and I know he had a grudge against Robert. Could he be trying to frame James?
Okay, so you think it might be David. Who's David actually? Is he working in his company or something?
David Thompson is a former employee of Robert's company. He was let go a few months ago. No need to apologize. It's just that David was fired by Robert, and I know he was pretty bitter about it. He's been seen around the office a few times since then, and I've always wondered what he was doing there.
Okay, that's a lot of help. I'll go to try to speak to David.
Good luck with that. Be careful, though. If David is involved in the murder, you don't know what he might be capable of. And if you need any more information or guidance, feel free to reach out to me anytime. I'm still trying to process everything that's happened, but I'm happy to help in any way I can. Goodbye for now.
OK， 好，莉安，安安，嗨嗨。好，所以现在 Emma 感觉蛮清白的，好像没什么问题。就是她 Emma 是被害者的秘书她怀疑 David 她怀疑 David 是她的前员工，然后 David 他是被炒鱿鱼了之后，他就很常在公司附近探头探脑的感觉很可疑。好，所以我们去问一下 David 啊。David 这长了一点杀人犯的那个一点杀人犯的样子，真是的。那我打给他看看。
Hello, this is David Thompson speaking. Who am I talking to?
Hi, David. My name is Meowko. I represent the detective to speak to.
All right, Meowko. What can I do for you?
So I'd like to understand that you used to work for Mr. Hartley and you got fired. What happened?
Yeah, that's right. I used to work for Robert Hartley. He fired me about 6 months ago for what he called insubordination. I didn't agree with it, thought it was unfair. I've been pretty bitter about it ever since.
Mm-hmm. That's all?
Sorry about that. I meant dismissal. Robert fired me for insubordination.
Okay, so sorry. At the past 6 months, someone saw you sneaking around the company. What were you doing there?
I wasn't sneaking around. I was just there to collect some personal belongings I left behind. Nothing more, nothing less.
But you went there for many times. What were you doing?
I only went a couple of times just to make sure I got everything. Maybe someone saw me more than once, but that doesn't mean I was up to anything suspicious.
Why didn't you take away all your belongings at the last day you stayed there? Why did you go back again and again?
Well, I was pretty upset when I got fired, so I didn't exactly have my head on straight. I didn't grab everything the first time, and I had to go back to get the rest. Plus, I didn't have a box or anything to carry it all at once.
Okay, so the day before the murder happened, you were there at the company. What were you trying to do there?
I wasn't at the company the day before the murder. I was at a friend's house. I don't know who told you otherwise.
Well, the employees in the company, they all saw you there. You were there.
I don't know what they're talking about. They must be mistaken. I wasn't there. I was at a friend's place, like I said.
Well, who saw you there then? I mean,
My
who
friend,
saw
of
you
course.
at your
Look.
friend's place? Who's your friend?
Oh, right. My friend is James. He can vouch for me that I was with him that night.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything else you need to know?
So you were with James that night. What were you guys doing then?
We were just hanging out, playing video games, and talking. Nothing unusual.
And are you at James' place, or is it that James is at your place?
We were at James' place.
Okay, so you were with him.
Yeah, that's right. I was with James at his place.
Okay. And how do you know James? Why are you guys friends?
James and I go way back. We met in college and have been friends ever since. We share a lot of common interests like video games and tinkering with electronics.
Okay, so what do you think about James?
James is a good guy. He's always been there for me, especially after I got fired. I trust him.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what happened between James and Robert?
I know they didn't get along too well. Robert could be pretty harsh, and James didn't like that, but I don't know any specific details about their issues.
Is it possible that James murdered him?
I really can't say. I mean, it's hard to imagine, but I guess anything's possible. You'd have to ask James about that.
Well, since you were with James that night, can you guarantee that he didn't murder him because he was with you?
Yeah, I can say that James was with me that night. We were together the whole time, so it's hard to believe he could have done it.
OK， 所以 James 刚刚是说那一天晚上他一个人在工作到很晚，可是他的朋友却说那一天晚上他们两个待在一起玩游戏。OK, so what did you think about Olivia?
Olivia?
Mm-hmm.
She seemed nice enough, I guess. I didn't interact with her much, but she always seemed polite.
OK, then what do you think about Emma?
Emma was Robert's personal assistant.
Mm-hmm.
She was efficient and professional, but I didn't know her well enough to have a strong opinion.
Then, if you can make a guess, who do you think is the murderer?
Honestly, I don't know. It's hard to say without more information. I mean, Robert had plenty of enemies, but I can't point fingers without proof.
Okay, so many people think that you are very suspicious since
They know about...
You hate them a lot since he fired you. So... Yeah.
What do you want to know?
I don't know. Yeah, I'll come back to you later then. I'll come back to you later.
Okay, I'll be here. Take care.
好喂。所以他跟 James 有其中一个人在说谎，可是有点奇怪。David 说那一天他跟James 在一起 ，James 却说他那一天是一个人待着的。啊，好乱哦，好乱哦！啊，没有人提到 Sarah，Sarah 是怎样？我的脑袋飞速运转，没有几个大宕机，怎么回事？他们也太混乱了吧？啊，为什么没有人讲到 Sarah？Sarah 是Sarah 是记者啦，是记者。哦，所以他不是关系人，可是他却是嫌疑人。奈米晚安，祝你好梦，晚安晚安。那我打给 Sarah 看看。笑了笑了。
Good morning. This is Sarah Jenkins, a local journalist. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the shocking news that's been going on in our town. Robert Hartley, a wealthy businessman, was found dead in his study, stabbed with a letter opener. It's a real tragedy, and I'm sure the whole town is still in shock. As a journalist, I've been investigating Robert's business dealings, and I have to say I've uncovered some pretty shady stuff. I'm not sure if it's related to his murder, but I'm eager to get to the bottom of it. What can I help you with today?
Hi, Sarah. Please tell me anything that you know about the murder, okay?
Well, I've been investigating Robert Hartley's business dealings for some time now, and I have to say there were some pretty suspicious things going on. I received an anonymous tip about his involvement in a scandal, which led me to start digging deeper. I even saw him arguing with his brother, James, at a restaurant just a week before the murder. They were mentioning something about the scandal, but I couldn't quite make out what they were saying. I've also spoken to some former employees who were fired by Robert, including David Thompson, who had a pretty strong grudge against him. And of course, I've uncovered some evidence linking Robert to embezzlement within his company. I was planning to expose all of this in my next article, but now, well, it's all taken on a whole new significance, hasn't it?
Yeah, so what do you think about James?
James Hartley. Well, like I said, I saw him arguing with Robert at that restaurant, and it seemed pretty heated. I don't know what to make of him, to be honest. He's Robert's younger brother, and I'm sure they had their differences, but I'm not sure if he's capable of murder. Although I do think he's been trying to distance himself from Robert's business dealings lately. Maybe he knew something was going to go down. I'm not sure. I'd like to talk to him more and get a better sense of what he knows.
Oh. So who do you think is suspicious then?
Well, I think David Thompson is definitely someone to look into. Like I mentioned, he was fired by Robert and had a pretty strong grudge against him. I've spoken to him, and he seemed pretty bitter about the whole situation. Plus, I've heard rumors that he's been having some financial difficulties, which could be a motive for the murder. And then, of course,
Oh.
there's Emma Stewart, Robert's personal assistant. She was really close to Robert, and I've heard she stood to gain a lot from his business dealings. I'm not sure what to
Oh.
make of her yet, but I think she's definitely worth investigating further.
Okay, so may I share some clues with you, and can you tell me what do you think?
I'd love to hear what you've found. As a
Okay.
journalist, I'm always eager to get my hands on new information. Go ahead and share what you've got, and I'll do my best to help you make sense of it.
Okay. Before that, can you tell me what do you think about Olivia?
Olivia Hartley, Robert's wife, well, I don't know much about her, to be honest. I've tried to get in touch with her for an interview, but she's been pretty elusive. I've heard rumors that she and Robert had a pretty rocky marriage, but I don't know if that's just gossip or not. I do think it's interesting that she's been so quiet about the whole thing, though. You'd think she'd be more vocal about her husband's death, but maybe she's just in shock. I'm not sure what to make of her yet, but I'm definitely curious to learn more.
All right. So first of
I didn't
all,
catch-
I spoke to Olivia. Okay, I spoke to Olivia, and then she provided me a fabric from the crime scene. And then after analyzing, I realized that it was a glove. And then there was James' DNA on the glove. So later
Wow.
on, I spoke to James. And then I asked him, where was he during the night that Robert got murdered? And then Robert told me, sorry. Then James told me that he was alone working. And then he went home really late that day. Well, first of all,
So-
no, wait. So he told me that his wife was at home, and then his wife saw him went home. But actually, I realized that he was not telling the truth because he's single, right? He doesn't have a wife. So later on, then he told me again that actually he went home alone and no one saw him. He was alone that night. And then later on, I spoke to David. Since Emma told me that David is really suspicious because he was there at the company the day before Robert got murdered. And then
So it sounds like James.
wait. The story's
I
not
did-
finished yet. So then I then I went to speak to David, and then he told me that that night he was with James. They were playing video games at James' place there. So the whole thing is just I'm so frustrated. What's going on here? Someone's lying to me. What do you think?
Oh boy, this is getting complicated. It sounds like we've got a real web of deceit going on here. I think it's clear that James and David are trying to cover something up, but I'm not sure what yet. The fact that James lied about having a wife and then David came up with this alibi about playing video games together, it just doesn't add up. And what about that torn fabric with James's DNA on it? That's some pretty incriminating evidence right there. I think we need to dig deeper and figure out what's really going on here.
Yeah, what do you advise me to do?
Well, I think it's time to go back to the drawing board and re-examine all the evidence we've got so far. We need to think about who's trying to cover what up and why. I'd also like to talk to Emma again, see if she's got any more information about David's whereabouts that night. And maybe we can try to get a hold of James's and David's phone records, see if they were really at James' place playing video games like they said. We need to get to the bottom of. I didn't catch what you said. Could you repeat that?
Well. How can I get their phone call records? Where can I get it?
Well, as a journalist, I've got some contacts that might be able to help us out. I can try to get in touch with Chief Inspector Lestrade and see if he can get us access to their phone records. He's been working on the case, and I'm sure...
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll just go directly to him. Actually, I'm representing him to speak to you.
Well, in that case, I'm glad we could have this conversation. I'm happy to cooperate with the investigation in any way I can.
Okay.
Please feel free to pass along any information I've shared with you to Chief Inspector Lestrade, and if he needs any further assistance from me, I'm more than happy to help. Good luck with the case.
Hey, thank you, Sarah. Bye.
You're welcome. It was nice talking to you. Good luck with the case, and I hope you catch the killer soon. Bye.
啊，我觉得他没有给我很多线索诶。嗨，茶米，茶米，晚安，什么顶链？我在玩一个，我在玩一个 AI 的那个，就是可以跟 AI 沟通的一个平台，然后它有一个杀人案件，然后可以去解这样子。我现在在解那个杀人案件，然后我刚刚跟那个记者聊天，记者觉得 David 就是被炒鱿鱼的 David 跟被害者的弟弟 James， 他们可能在一起，就是他们刚刚都有说一些很奇怪的线索嘛，就是 David 说他跟 James 当天晚上，就是案件发生当天晚上，他们是在一起玩游戏的，可是James 却说他是独自一个人，所以他们的证词有出入这样子。好，然后刚刚记者是说，感觉他们两个可能在一起掩盖什么东西。然后 James 他跟那个被害者，你要带我去考多益，当然是不行啊，当然是不行。对，是个小游戏，然后就是它是用 ChatGPT 建的嘛，这样就可以跟他们聊天，这样找线索啊，找看看是谁是杀人犯。英文练习呢，我觉得可以拿来当英文练习，就蛮有趣的，因为可以就是讲英文这样。可是如果是想要学像如果你是要考多益的话，这个可能不太行，因为它就是很口语化的东西。你要把我塞进包包，可是同学啊，你考多益包包要放在讲台前面，你也不能把我带到你的座位上啊。还是猫可以带到座位上是没有问题的，猫是可以带进考场的嘛？陪考猫可以放在桌上，是不是？陪考猫是可以的吗？听起来还不错。我们都需要一只舒压陪考猫，可以放在桌上能舒压摆件的那种。好，那我想要问一下那个侦探先生，他有没有这一些角色的通联记录？打给他。
Goodbye, and thanks for your help.
哇，他怎么挂我电话？啥意思？我不能打给他吗？好，你要来上喵可的多益补习班、补强班，没有这种班。没有，我没有办法教多益啦，我没有办法教多益。为什么他挂我电话啊？都是为什么？再打一次。
Hello, this is Chief Inspector Lestrade. Any new updates on the investigation?
Hi, sir. So earlier I went to Sarah, and then she told me that you might have the phone record of James and David. Do you have it?
I don't have the phone records right now, but that's a good lead. Let me check with Dr. Evelyn Brooks, our forensic scientist, to see if she can provide them.
Oh, okay.
In the meantime, see if you can talk to Emma and David. They might have more information that could help us. Keep up the good work.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Bye bye.
Goodbye. Keep me posted on what you find out.
Bye bye. 没有啊。那我找找 David 好了。上完补习班，你多益可以考900分吗
Hey, this is David Thompson. What can I do for you?
找我的话有点难哦，找我的话有点难哦。我们要变成欢乐多益补习班。Hi, David. So, I thought about your words earlier, and then I have to tell you something because James told me that night when the murder happened, he was alone at home. No one saw him at home because he worked late. Why did you tell me that you guys were playing video games together?
Look, James must be mistaken or something. We were definitely together that night. Maybe he forgot or got confused, but we were playing video games at his place.
What games were you playing then?
We were playing that new racing game, Fast Track. It's one of our favorites.
Okay. Is it Xbox?
Is there anything else you...
PS4? Or
It's on
PC
Xbox.
game? It's an Xbox game, okay. And then, could you tell me anything else? I need some more
I
clues.
don't have much else. I'm not sure what you're getting at. Could you
What?
clarify?
Okay, what do you think about Robert's death?
I think it's a tragedy. No one deserves to go out like that, even if I had issues with him. It's a terrible situation for everyone involved.
Okay,
I understand.
我问他一下。You know, I really like to play video games. Can I play with you next time?
Sure, we could definitely play sometime.
他说可以跟我玩，好好笑。Okay, that sounds good. I think we could be friends.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, as a friend, can you tell me something more?
Sure, what do you want to know?
Well, I want to know why. Actually, Emma told me that you were at the company that day. But why do you think she said that?
I don't know why Emma would say that. Maybe she got mixed up or saw someone else. I wasn't there.
How was Emma when you were working there?
Emma was always professional and efficient. She did her job well, but we didn't interact much beyond work stuff.
Okay, that helps. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. If you need anything else, just let me know. Take care.
好，我好像没有讲到什么有用的东西，除了可以去他家打游戏。
Good morning again. Emma Stewart here. I hope you're making some progress on the case. What's new?
Hi, Emma. Actually,
Hi, I'm still...
I tried
Did you want to talk about some...
Yeah. I tried to ask David where was he that day and why was he in the company that day. And then he told me that he wasn't there at the company. You must be mistaken.
That's interesting. I could have sworn I saw him lurking around the office the day before the murder. I even remembered thinking it was strange at the time. Did he seem nervous or agitated when you asked him about it?
Not really, actually.
That's surprising. I would have expected him to be a bit more defensive or evasive if he was hiding something, but maybe he's just a good liar. Did you believe him when he said he wasn't there?
I'm not sure actually because he told me that he was with James that day, but James told me that he was alone that day and I don't know who was lying. I'm really confused.
I don't blame you. It sounds like we've got a real web of deceit going on here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to think that maybe James and David are both involved in the murder, but I'm not sure what their motives would be or how they'd work together. Unless they were trying to frame each other?
You mean James and David are trying to frame each other? I don't think so.
You're right, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I'm just getting a bit tangled up in all the possibilities. Maybe we should try to focus on one thing at a time. Do you think it's possible that James was telling the truth and David was lying about being with him?
Well, why do you think so then?
I've been thinking about James and his alibi, and I remember that Sarah Jenkins, the journalist, was investigating Robert's business dealings. Maybe she could help us figure out what's going on with James. Have you spoken to her yet?
You mean Sarah? Yeah, I tried to speak to her, and she didn't provide much.
That's disappointing. I was hoping she might have some insight into Robert's business dealings that could help us figure out who killed him. Did she mention anything about the scandal that's been going on?
Yeah, she did, but it didn't really help.
I see. Well, it was worth a shot, I suppose. Sometimes these things can be a bit of a dead end. Maybe we should think about talking to Chief Inspector Lestrade or Dr. Evelyn Brooks instead. They might have some more concrete information that could help us move forward.
Okay, I'll try to talk to them. In the meantime, if you remember anything, can you tell me then? Next time when I call you, can you tell me more?
I'll do my best to
wait.
If I remember.
When you saw David that day at the company, what was he doing there then?
I remember now. I saw David lurking around the office the day before the murder, and I think he was trying to access Robert's computer. I didn't think much of it at the time, but now that I think about it, it seems suspicious.
So you saw a fired person trying to access your boss's computer, and you didn't stop him. Didn't you stop him?
I didn't stop him. No, I should have, I know. But I was in a hurry to leave because I had a migraine coming on, and I just didn't think it was a big deal at the time. I know that was a mistake now.
You thought that some stranger, an outsider using your boss's computer is not a big deal. Is that what you're trying to say? It's ridiculous.
I know it sounds ridiculous now. I was just trying to get out of there because I wasn't feeling well, and I didn't want to deal with it. But you're right, I should have stopped him. It was a huge mistake, and I'm still kicking myself for it.
Okay. I'll dig into this, okay? Thank you for providing me that. It's an important information.
You're welcome. I'm just glad I could help. I feel a bit guilty for not speaking up sooner, but I hope this information can help you get to the bottom of what happened to Robert. Good luck with your investigation, and please be careful. Goodbye for now.
他的那个老板的秘书说，那天他看到前员工被炒鱿鱼的前员工，他来到公司，然后偷偷的想要从老板的电脑里面偷走什么东西，他不知道是要偷什么，然后他居然没有上前去阻止，他觉得这件事情没什么大不了的，然后他现在很后悔当初没有阻止他，好鸟哦，好鸟哦，他好可疑哦。什么一起不知道那个单字，什么一起？你说什么一起查米？你说一起玩游戏吗？
Hello, this is Chief Inspector
没关系，
Lestrade.
没关系。
Any updates on the investigation?
Hi, sir. Have you contacted Miss Dr. Evelyn for the phone record between James and David?
I haven't been able to get those phone records just yet. However, if you have any new findings from talking to Emma and David, that could still be very helpful. What have you
Okay.
found out?
So I spoke to Emma earlier, and then she told me before the murder happened, she saw David. David went to the company and he was trying to access Robert's computer. And I don't know if it is true because I asked Emma, if you saw David doing this, why didn't you stop him? And Emma said, oh, she was busy in the meantime, so she didn't stop him. What do you think?
That's quite interesting. Emma's observation about David trying to access Robert's computer could be important. However, her not stopping him does sound a bit unusual. It might be worth asking David directly about this. See what he has to say.
Okay, that's a good advice. I'll go to him. Thanks.
Great. Keep me updated on what you find out from David. Good luck.
Bye.
Dr. Evelyn Brooks speaking. I'm glad you're calling back. Did you find any more leads or evidence in the Hartley case?
Hello, Dr. Evelyn. So, earlier, James and David, they told me that wait.
I'm not.
I'll try to explain this again. So David told me that before the murder happened, he was with James. He was at James' place. They were playing video games together. And in the other hand, James told me that he was alone. So I'd like to know if you have their phone records so that I can make sure who is lying.
I see what you're getting at. You want to verify their alibis through phone records. Well, I don't have direct access to phone records, but I can suggest that you speak with Chief Inspector Lestrade about obtaining those records. He might be able to help you get to the bottom of this discrepancy.
But
it seems like
okay.
I think I
所以
can
他们
help
两
you
个都
with
没有
that.
通联
If
记
you're
录。
stuck, I heard that Olivia Hartley might have a piece of evidence from the crime scene. You might want to ask her about it and bring it to me for analysis.
Do you mean the fabric?
We already discussed the fabric,
So
and I found James.
you think that Olivia has something else?
Yes, I do. It's possible that Olivia might have something else that could be relevant to the case.
Why
It's
do you
worth
say
asking
so?
her.
Why do you say so?
Well,
还有宕机了。
I say so because as a forensic scientist, I've found that often the people closest to the victim can have valuable information or evidence that can help crack the case. And in
Okay.
this case, Olivia being the victim's wife might have something that could shed more light on what happened.
Okay, I'll try to reach her again. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Good luck. And I hope you're able to get in touch with Olivia. Remember, if you find anything, bring it to me and I'll do my best to help you analyze it.
Hey,
Goodbye
thank
for
you. Bye bye. 雅丽，晚安，晚安，祝你好梦。辛苦了，辛苦啦，明天工作加油。好，那这个 doctor 说，被害人的老婆可能还有一些线索。那我先来问一下 David。那个 Emma 说有看到他用老板的电脑，看他怎么解释。
Hey, it's David. What's up?
Hi, my friend David. I just want to ask you, because Emma, she said she was really sure that she saw you that day at the company before the murder happened. And then she said she saw you trying to access Robert's computer. What was going on there? You don't have to lie to me because we're friends, right?
I don't know why Emma would say that. I wasn't there, and I definitely didn't try to access Robert's computer. Maybe she saw someone else or got things mixed up.
It's impossible. She's very, 100% sure that you were there.
I can only tell you what I know. I wasn't there, and I didn't touch Robert's computer.
You know that
Emma
there
must be
You know that there is CCTV in the company, right? If I try to look on the CCTV, I'll know all the truth. So please don't lie to me. Just tell me everything because we're friends. I'll help you, okay?
All right, here's the deal. I might have stopped by the company briefly that day, but I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't accessing Robert's computer. I was just there to grab some more personal stuff.
Oh, so you did went there to the company when the murder happened. You remember? You are sure that you were there, right?
Yeah, okay, I was there briefly, but I wasn't involved in anything shady or related to the murder. I just
Yeah,
picked up some belongings.
I understand. It's okay. You don't have to lie to me. So what were you picking up that day?
I was just picking up some old documents and a few personal items I left behind when I got fired. Nothing important.
Oh, oh, I see. So you're actually there. But is there anyone that really looked like you in the company that Emma could possibly make it mistaken it?
Honestly, I can't think of anyone who looks like me. Emma probably saw me and just got the wrong idea about what I was doing.
But Robert has his own office, right? So his computer is in his office. Emma couldn't have saw the wrong person there, right? You must have been to Robert's office.
All right, I might have gone into Robert's office, but it wasn't to access his computer. I was just looking for some papers I thought I might have left there. I didn't do anything wrong.
I know you didn't do anything wrong. What papers were you looking for in Robert's office?
I was looking for some documents related to a project I worked on. I thought they might be useful for future job applications.
You mean you just steal some documents from the company for your future job application?
No, I wasn't stealing anything. They were just my own notes and project materials that I had worked on. I didn't take anything that didn't belong to me.
Well, but they are in Robert's office, right?
Yeah, I thought I might have left them in there by mistake. I was just trying to retrieve what was mine.
Okay. Did you speak to anyone in the company that day?
No, I didn't speak to anyone. I just went in, grabbed my stuff, and then left.
Okay. So, okay.
Is there anything else you need to know?
Did anyone see you there in the company then, except for Emma?
I don't think so. Emma's the only one who mentioned seeing me.
Okay, I'll come back to you again later, okay? Thank you for telling me so much, my good friend.
All right, take care. I'll be here if you need anything else. Goodbye.
好，所以David 说他其实说谎了。事发的前一天，他确实有进公司，只是他什么事情都没有做，他只是去拿他的资料，但是他确实有进被害者的办公室，但他没有动被害者的电脑，他只是在找他要的资料。他这样说。OK， 所以 Emma 没有说谎 ，David 确实有进公司，这样感觉 Emma 应该没什么问题。那我们打给老婆，好复杂啊，一直有人在
Hello,
说
Meowko.
谎。
It's Olivia again. How can I help you today?
Hi, Olivia. I spoke to Dr. Evelyn earlier, and she said that you might have some more evidence that you can provide me that can help to solve the murderer. Do you have anything else here?
I'm sorry, Meowko, but the torn piece of fabric is the only piece of evidence I found. If there's anything specific you're looking for, I can try to help.
哇，他说没有东西，除非我知道是什么，他才能给我。想想哦。Well, Olivia, do you know about Robert's? Do you know about David?
Yes, I know David Thompson. He used to work at Robert's company before he was let go. Why do you ask?
Well, I heard that he is really close to James. Is it possible that he might have murdered Roberts?
It's possible, I suppose. David might have been upset about losing his job, and if he's close to James, they might have had some plan. But I can't say for sure. Maybe you should look into their relationship more closely.
Were you close to Robert?
Yes, I was close to Robert. He was my husband, after all. Despite our recent issues, I still cared for him deeply.
Well, but I heard some rumors that you're not close to him.
Yes, we did have some marital issues recently, especially with his long work hours and the rumors of infidelity. But that doesn't mean I didn't care for him or want to see him harmed.
Okay. Do you know what's going on with Robert's company?
I'm not entirely sure about all the details, but I know there were some financial troubles and disputes within the company. Robert was quite stressed about it in the weeks leading up to his murder.
好吧。
Is
Please
there
tell-
something specific?
Please let me know if you have any more evidence that you can provide me, okay?
Of course, Meowko.
Yeah,
if I come
yeah.
across any more
Thank you.
好。
直接挂。好，这样子我还能打给谁啊？我打给 James。大家确认一下那天晚上他到底在干嘛。
Hello, Meowko. What's new?
Hi, James. I just met David earlier, and we became friends.
That's nice. David
Yeah.
Thompson, right?
Yeah.
I've heard of him, of course.
No,
He used to
no.
work for my...
He said that you
I
guys were
apologize.
friends, right? You were close friends.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I know David, of course, but we're not exactly close friends. I'm not sure where he got that idea from.
OK， 这是朋友在互刀，是不是？啊
So what's the purpose of this call,
，David 说
Meowko?
，David 说
Did
他
you
们
find
是
out
很好的
anything
朋
new
友
about my
，James
brother's
不觉得
murder?
他们是朋友。OK, James. So David told me that you guys were very close friends since college, and then when the murder happened, David was at your place. You guys were playing video games together. Is that true?
No, that's not true at all. I don't know where David got that idea from. I was alone at home that night, like I told you before.
Why do you think David is lying?
I don't know, maybe he's trying to cover for me or something. But
What?
I'm telling you the truth, Meowko. I was alone that night. David wasn't with me.
Why would he have to cover you then?
I don't know, maybe he's just trying to be a good friend or something. But I'm telling you, I didn't do anything. I didn't kill my brother.
I know you didn't kill your brother. I just need to know, where were you?
I already told you.
Were you
I wa-
classmates with David when you were in college?
No, I didn't attend college with David. I'm not sure where you're getting this from, Meowko. Maybe you should talk to David again and clear up some of these misunderstandings.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely speak to him again. So you guys are not close friends at all. You don't really know him, right? That's what you're trying to say?
Yes, that's correct. I don't know David well at all. We're not close friends. I'm not sure why he's saying these things about me.
Well, I also heard from the journalist Sarah. Sarah told me that you and David, you guys have some. I think you guys were.
No, that's not true. I
Not.
don't know what Sarah is talking about.
他们
I've
有
never
我
really
有点
spoken
忘
to her
记
before, and
有这一段吗
I just want to clear my
我
name,
想起来，我想
Meowko.
起来。
I want people to know that I didn't kill my brother.
Well,
I'm innocent.
well, someone saw you and Robert fighting at a restaurant the week before the murder happened. What were you guys talking about?
That was just a normal argument, Meowko. We were discussing the company's financial situation, and I was trying to convince him to make some changes. It was just a heated discussion, nothing more.
Yeah, again, financial problems. Well, tell me more about this financial problems.
It's just that Robert was making some questionable decisions, and I was trying to warn him about the consequences. He was investing in some risky ventures, and I was worried that it would put the company in jeopardy. But he wouldn't
Okay.
listen to me. He always thought he knew better.
So who was he trying to invest?
I'm not entirely sure. He was being very secretive about it. But I think it had something to do with that scandal that Sarah was investigating.
Do you know more about the scandal?
I don't know all the details, but I know it was something big. Sarah was digging deep, and Robert was getting nervous. I think he was involved in some shady dealings, and Sarah was close to exposing him.
So you know nothing about the scandal?
No, I don't know much about the scandal. I just know that it was something that Robert was trying to keep quiet, and Sarah was trying to uncover.
Well,
I don't know the specific.
Okay, and you are
I
trying
think that's
to
all I can help.
you are trying to keep distance from Robert because of the scandal? Were you?
Yes, I was trying to distance myself from Robert because of the scandal. I didn't want to be associated with it, and I was worried that it would reflect badly on me and the company.
Okay, I see. Thank you for speaking to me.
You're welcome, Meowko. I hope this clears up some things. Goodbye.
打给记者，打给记者。好烦哦，到底是什么丑闻？
Good morning, this is Sarah Jenkins. We just spoke a little while ago, didn't we? What's new?
Hi, Sarah. Well,
Hi again.
Can you
I'm
tell
guessing
me?
you're...
Can you tell me more about the
I
scandal?
didn't catch... I apologize, but I didn't quite catch what you were saying. Could you please start again?
Tell me more details about the scandal you are trying to dig out from Robert.
The scandal I've been investigating involves Robert's business dealings. Specifically, some shady financial transactions that I believe may have led to embezzlement within his company. I've been trying to get to the bottom of it, but it's been tough getting concrete evidence. I've spoken to some former employees, including David Thompson, who were fired by Robert, and they've shared some pretty damning information, but I'm still trying to piece together the whole story.
Tell me any information that you've got so far.
Well, like I said, I've received an anonymous tip about Robert's involvement in a scandal, which led me to start investigating his business dealings. I've uncovered some suspicious financial transactions that suggest embezzlement within his company. I've also spoken to some former employees, including David Thompson, who were fired by Robert, and they've shared some pretty damning information about his business practices. Additionally, I saw Robert arguing with his brother James at a restaurant just a week before the murder, and they were mentioning something about the scandal, but I'm still trying to piece together the whole story.
Well, James told me that he knew nothing about the scandal.
That's interesting. James said he knew nothing about the scandal, did he?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure I believe him. I think he might be trying to cover something up. I mean, I saw him arguing with Robert about it, and now he's saying he knows nothing. It doesn't add up.
Yeah. Did you have any conflict with Robert? Since you are trying to dig out his scandals.
I think you mean expose rather than take out the candles. As a journalist, I've been trying to expose Robert's shady business dealings, and I'm sure he wasn't too happy about it. But I'm just doing my job, trying to uncover the truth and bring it to light. I didn't have any personal conflict with Robert, but I'm sure he saw me as a threat to his reputation and his business.
Did he try to hurt you?
Well, I wouldn't say he tried to hurt me, but he did try to intimidate me. He threatened to sue me and my newspaper if I continued to investigate him and publish my findings, but I'm not one to back down from a story, and I kept pushing forward.
Okay, so what details did David Thompson tell you?
David Thompson, the former employee of Robert's.
Yes.
He was pretty bitter about being fired, and he shared some interesting information with me. He told me that Robert was involved in some shady dealings and that he had seen some suspicious documents and transactions. He also mentioned that Robert had been acting strangely in the days leading up to his death, and that he had been arguing with several people. But David was pretty vague about the specifics, and I'm not sure how much of what he said was true.
Did he give you any evidence for what he was talking about?
No, David didn't give me any concrete evidence. He was mostly just sharing his suspicions and concerns. He did mention that he had seen some documents that seemed fishy, but he didn't have any proof or concrete evidence to back up his claims. I was hoping to get more information out of him, but he was being pretty tight-lipped.
Okay. Okay.
I think that's all for now. It was good chatting with you again. If you have any more questions or need any more help, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, I'll just say goodbye for now.
哇，我卡住了。好，所以现在记者说 David 就是有跟记者说很多关于被害者的公司的丑闻，他有一些可疑的金流流向。好，我要再问 David 吗？我想想啊，好。然后 David 说他跟 James 的关系很好，但是 James 并不
Hey,
认
it's
识
David.
他。
What do you need?
Hi, friend. Well, I spoke to James earlier, and James told me that he don't know you. He don't really know you. Why
That's
do you
strange.
say that you guys are close friends?
I don't know why James would say that. We've been friends for years. Maybe he's just trying to protect himself or something.
James told me that you guys weren't college classmates. You didn't went to college.
I don't get why James would say that. We definitely went to college together. Maybe he's confused or trying to distance himself, but we were friends.
You were friends? But James, he
Yeah,
said he don't even know you.
I'm not sure why he'd say that. Maybe you should ask him directly.
I already asked him. So he told me that he was he was alone that day when the murder happened, and you weren't at his place. Well, I don't know. What evidence can you provide me that you can prove that you guys are good, like very very close friends?
I don't have any physical evidence to show we're friends, but we've known each other for years. You can check with other people who know us. Maybe they'll vouch for our friendship.
Can you? Who else can I ask? Who knows some more details about your friendship then?
You could ask Sarah Jenkins. She's been around and knows a lot of people in town. She might be able to give you more information.
Well, Sarah's not sure about your friendship. I already talked to her.
I don't know what to tell you then. Maybe you should talk to Chief Inspector Lestrade. He might have more information or be able to help you verify things.
Okay, it's alright. Just relax, okay? Remember, next time, please invite me to your place. We can play video games together, okay?
Sure thing, that sounds good. Take care and talk to you later.
巴布，好累哦，我不想接了，我不想接了。等一下
All right,
忘记挂他
take care,
电话了。好好好。My love。好好，我解不下去了，好难哦。到底是谁在说谎啊？好坏哦，大家都在旋转我。越听越复杂了，越听越复杂了。社交恐怖分子的喵可没有，他们都在旋转我。他们连那个警探都在旋转我。他跟我说，别人跟我说他可能会有他们的通联记录，然后我就去找那个警探要跟我说那个 doctor 可能会有，我又去找 doctor 又跟我说啊，这个我没有，你要问警探。什么意思嘛？什么意思啦？好啦，我不玩了，我不玩了。我以为是可以快速解谜的，但看来不是啊！他们都在说谎，可能要跟他们多讲一点，跟他们变熟，然后他们才会跟你讲真相。顺丰尝试翻译了一下，翻译了个寂寞，我笑的寂寞。好啦，我只是想要跟大家介绍这个很有趣的地方。不哭，委屈爸爸。好啦，不哭。 咕咕，一个字都听不懂。我只是想跟大家介绍这个有趣的地方。那如果有看到类似的 AI， 但是中文的，拜托要跟我说。我想玩中文的，我只是觉得可以跟 AI 聊天，还蛮有趣的，就是他们的回答都蛮人性化的，还蛮好玩的。好啦，感谢你们来跟台。我知道今天的那个内容比较无聊哦，毕竟是在讲英文。谢谢你们来看我。好啦，我跟你们说个晚安。然后我今天也要早点休息了，今天有点累的。虽然讲英文有稍微醒一点。谢谢正风，虽然已经过了一天了，但还是祝你生日快乐。希望你昨天有开开心心。然后正风晚安，旭九晚安，星夜一晚安，拜拜。那我先进ED啦。